record. Go live. Star Wars fans, so I'm here with our newest Hall of Famer, but we're not interviewing him for the Hall of Fame. We're interviewing him for the fact that he just made the top 4, not in the consolation.
I'm as shocked as the rest of you. So
yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people had you advancing pretty to the top 8 in the bracket or the top 16.
Right.
Not a lot of people had you moving past Reed.
I think I'm the only one who had me moving past Reed. So a lot of people had Reed as winner, and that makes sense. You know, he's won the event twice. He's defending champion, won it last year, and he's been in the final 4 like 5 or 6 times. So you know, picking Reed to win is not an unusual pick, and I certainly didn't fault anyone for that.
So I will say this: 2 out of the 3 or 2 out of the 4 top 4s have been interviewed by me. I'm not saying that I'm good luck, but apparently I am.
I'll take it. Whatever I needed, little things I needed to bounce my way today that got me here. You know.
So we didn't talk about your decks earlier. So what did you play today?
I played Map Blasters and I played EBO. I basically copied Johnny Chu's list that he played in Seattle at 1, and I copied Matt Sokol's map list that he went 7-1 with on day 1.
Those are not Chris Gogolen decks.
They are not Chris Gogolen decks, and when you're playing in a match play event like this, sometimes you have to, you know, think outside the box a little bit. And, you know, if I just play a hunt down in, you know, throne room or something like that, then everybody would just be like jump all over that.
So I know that you're part of the committee to see the game.
Yes.
Next year, do you think you're going to get higher than a 3?
It depends who signs up. I mean, you know, making the Final 4 certainly helps my case to move up, and depending how much further I'm the defending champion, I'm automatically a 1 seed.
Yeah.
So it's defending MPC champion, world champion, player of the year. Those are the guys that are number 1 seeds. It just so happened that this year, most of them weren't here. So Bastion being world champion, I think Chu was player of the year.
No, Bastion
was also player of the year.
Yeah.
Or maybe Johnny was player of the year last year or something like that.
And Reed was defending
champ. So we had some open slots to fill, and you know, Tom being runner-up this year was a 1 seed, and you know, Joe has always had strong performances. And Steve Salucci, he's made the finals of the MPC. I think he's made the finals 3 times, and he's certainly still competing. He's definitely been in the final 4 that many times, and he's still competing right now in a grueling match with Brian Fred to find out who will be the last person to make it.
Any insights on that match?
I really haven't had a chance to look at what either guy's been playing today, especially since they were on the opposites. I mean, I really wasn't really paying much attention to what anybody was doing, but.
So, any thoughts on what you're going to be playing tomorrow against Chris Kelly? Because we do know that matchup now.
Yeah, Chris Kelly, you know, you expect him to play something light side that's going to have some Jedi Lukes in it. He makes no secret about the fact that he likes playing mains and whatnot. Dark side, he does flex a little bit, whether he's going to play map, he could play hunt down, or some type of weird like Watto or Enderops deck. But yeah, you know, then I have to think about, do I want to play something that I feel confident has the good matchups to beat him, or do I want to play something that, you know, I feel confident enough with, that's good enough to win not just that match but also the finals.
Yes, and now we know that you're going to be playing either Chris Kelly or Steve Salucci and Brian Fred. So you have to lump into those lines. You have 4 games tomorrow.
Right.
But you only have 2 opponents.
Right. So it's find a way, you know, past Chris Kelly, and then the other side of the bracket would be Tom Kelly, who's won the tournament twice before, who's back in the Final 4 again, who plays very control style decks. And then, you know, Salucci or B. Fred, they kind of vary a little bit. And you know, Steve and I had a good match that was actually featured at Nationals in Atlanta last summer.
Yes.
Very, very interesting match where he unfortunately forgot that he had switched stingers and had moved from the virtual to the non-virtual one and moved all the ships away except that one. And then I battled it and overflowed it for like 14. I still lost that game. I was losing that game by like 30, and it was gonna be like, all right, this is just gonna be a scoop game too. And then he moved away and did that, and I peeled 15 or 14 cards off him, and at least made it somewhat competitive. So game 2 was worth playing, but I'd love to sort of redeem myself a little bit. So far this event has been a little bit about that. I hadn't really had much success against Reed up until this point, so advancing past him, advancing past Jan, who knocked me out a couple years ago of the MPC. Picking up a Hall of Fame trophy made me hopefully play like a Hall of Famer and make those
go home with 2 big trophies this year.
If I go home with 2 of them, I don't know.
Well, I believe that you said when you got the Hall of Fame that your wife said to come home with a trophy.
My wife, every time I go on a tournament, she's like, "Great, I'll see you Sunday night. Bring me home a trophy." So
now she's gonna have she might have a pick.
She might. Usually, it's like, "Here, honey, here's my Sunday consolation trophy and my $100. That covered part of my hotel room or my parking or whatever for the the event." But now with at least 1 big trophy and a top 4 trophy.
Yes.
Top 4. So I've got 2 for you, dear, and I hope to make sure it's a bigger one come tomorrow. So
sounds good. Well, thank you again for your time.
Thank you, Dan.
Take care.
Let's go get
Good
some
luck
dinner.
tomorrow.
So we got to interview Brian Friend.